Welcome you all to this Life Mastery Club for young people. Sometime back, I met a director of a restaurant in the city. It's a very prestigious restaurant, a restaurant which does really very good. While having a conversation with the director, she said a few years back, she recruited a person, trained him, and made him the manager of that particular restaurant. She paid him a very handsome package. In addition to it, just because the person needs to get an international exposure, periodically she kept sending him for overseas. All these things happened. One fine day, the person came and said that he is going to quit the job as he is going to start a new restaurant of his own. Now he started this new restaurant in a nearby locality of the same restaurant of the parent restaurant. This particular act of this person disturbed this director to a very great extent. She started considering him as a betrayer and as a competitor. From then onwards, she started treating him as a competition and started focusing on what he is doing. What are all the activities you're doing? What is it for getting into it? How it is and things like that. Friends, this is what many people do when it comes to competition. Whenever we say a competition, you can never compete with the other person directly. When you compete directly with a person, it's not a competition, it's a fight. You can compete only with your own performance and you can compare with that of your competitor. You take the scenario of a school. Who comes first? Now, how can you compete directly with the other person? It's you, what's your preparation that's gone into it, how you're writing your exam, what is the marks you score. With that, you can compete with the other person. You can never directly compete with the other person. So the first thing that you got to understand is that whenever there is a competition, you have to focus only on your performance. What are your strategies? What are your skills? How is it that you are improving your skills? What is your knowledge? How is your knowledge being enriched? What are all the actions that you have been doing? What are all the actions that you are going to do in the future? All these aspects, everything revolves around it's you and only you. When you focus on your performance, then that is how you compete with the other person. Many times what happens is people look at the competition and they start focusing on the opponent, what he is doing, and sometimes they get into unethical means of how to stop that person from progressing. Instead of focusing on their performance or their growth, they start focusing on their opponents or the competitors' performance. They start focusing on how to tamper his growth. Now, this is not a healthy life, what we are looking into it. These sort of activities will lead to depression. So when you develop this attitude that all your success in any competition is purely dependent on you, you will start enjoying the success of another person. You will start relishing the success of your competitor because you know that I have put in my efforts, he has also put in his efforts. Now he is successful because he has put in more efforts than what I had put in. When you understand this, then everybody's success, you will not feel depressed, you will not be frustrated, but you will enjoy, you will dance in others' success, which will also make you to know that what is the focus or what sort of an improvement you need to do on your particular activity. Say two salespeople are there. Now, how do they compete? They cannot compete directly. So healthy competition is whom are all the clients this person is meeting, who are all the clients this person is meeting, how is it they are able to convert all the clients whom they meet into prospective customers for them. Now, this is a competition. Now, the person who is toiling day in and day out and everything, and the other person is not doing everything, he's just developing an envy on the other person. Is it fair? It's not fair. But when you know that, okay, that person is working that much, I also need to work more than that if I need to really be successful, then you start working on it. And when you start working on it and still the other person succeeds, you will understand that person is being successful because he has put in more efforts than I had put in. It's applicable to all the areas. Singer, the best singers, you take the best singers, the best dancers, the best musicians, or the best sportsmen, everybody. These are the people, those who have put in the maximum efforts when the others were sleeping or wasting their time in some other activities. Now, you students, when you are focusing on your exams, you take any competitive exams, your eligibility, your entrance eligibility examinations, all these things you take, just think the number of people, those who are going to compete with you. Now, how can you compete with them? You got to keep in mind there are n number of students who are going to compete with this particular thing. So I have to put in my efforts in such a way it should be more than all these people, only then I will be successful. There is no other way how you can compete with others. Focus on this. Your success is in your hands. The success of your competition is in your hands. How to overcome your competition, how to be on the top is in your hands. And when you develop this taste for success in a healthy way, when you develop this taste for competition in a healthy way, then you will never feel depressed. Even after writing an examination or even after competing in a competition, you don't win, you will not feel discouraged. You will not feel humiliated because you will understand or you will appreciate the fact the winner has put in more efforts, which means the next time when you compete, you have to put in more efforts. Develop this attitude, a very healthy attitude.